Well, the embargo has been lifted on Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon. You know this movie. This was the film that Zack pitched to Lucasfilm years ago saying, hey, look, I got this idea for a trilogy. It's an R-rated Star Wars film. I think you're going to love it. Well, Lucasfilm said, nah, we don't want it. We don't want it. So then Netflix was like, hey, remember that Star Wars film that you wanted to make? Why don't you make it here? Here you go. Here's some money. Go get it done. This was supposed to be the, hey, now we've got Star Wars I've always wanted to see on the big screen, just a little bit different. This was supposed to be a brand new sci-fi franchise that everyone's gonna love, that everyone's gonna get on board with. Well, it is being absolutely destroyed by critics. I mean, I couldn't even find a single one where they are like, yeah, it was a pretty solid film. These people hated this movie, and I'm gonna share some of my best ones. Now, it could change throughout the day. You know, there could be others that step up and go, you know, the critics are giving it bad reviews, but I really enjoyed the film, so this is what I collected this morning. So get ready, because Rebel Moon is getting absolutely trashed. Okay, we're going to start with Variety. Rebel Moon, Part 1 of Child of Fire's review, Zack Snyder sci-fi epic knocks off Star Wars and a dozen other sources. The article says this: Rebel Moon isn't based on anything, it's a complete original. Yet, in another sense, it's based on about 12 things. It's Star Wars meets Guardians of the Galaxy, meets Lord of the Rings, meets Black Panther, all put together in a film. Oh my goodness. It's got a very basic rebels versus the evil empire plot, with rubber-faced creatures and a noble, stoked Zen fighter heroine who's like Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, and Princess Leia all rolled up into one. Goodness. IGN gives this movie a 4. Says Zack Snyder's space opera is a letdown by a derivative patchwork script, mediocre action sequence, and a superficial story. Now, at the time of recording this video, the Rotten Tomatoes score is at 14%. Now, of course, it could get higher, it could get lower throughout the day, throughout the weeks. But right here, it says Rebel Moon Part 1 debuts with a 14% score on Rotten Tomatoes, the lowest score from the director. This dude said, Rebel Moon is the first movie I've walked out of in a long, long time, saying bad acting throughout and an absolute buffet for Zack Snyder haters. Now, the Zack Snyder fanboys are having a field day with this, saying, you know, if they're saying this about the film, it's probably really, really good. And again, if there's something out there that you want to watch that you think you might enjoy, don't take our word for it. Go watch it and make up your own mind. But man, is this film getting slammed. I think there's 1 tomato in this Rotten Tomato review. Basically, everyone here is just saying it's a disaster. It's garbage. Don't bother. It's boring. The acting is bad. He steals from all these other films and tries to put it together in a movie. And listen, this is only part 1. So if part 1 is this horrendous, what are the other parts gonna be? Let me know what you think. Were you planning on watching this film? Did you think there was hope that this could be the next Star Wars style franchise to take over sci-fi? Do you not even care what the critics have to say? I'd like to know. Put it in the comment section below. This is Jay, and we'll keep an eye on this story. We'll keep an eye on this because, again, there was a whole segment of people screaming, this will be the next massive Star Wars style franchise. Just get ready. Oh, well, we're ready. We're ready for something. I'll catch you next time.